Hey everybody, how's it going? Mic's on, right? Mic's on. Happy New Year to everybody. So I know I promised a Vivian stream today because I finally got Vivian's voice working. I like how I always kind of jokingly said the only way that I'm going to be able to get this to work is if I write my own program. And what I ended up doing was non-jokingly writing my own program. So, yeah, we have it. It's there, and it works. I taught myself, I had to reteach myself a lot of C# and a lot of .NET framework and a lot of things that I never knew I didn't know, but I apparently had to learn. But yeah, so what we ended up using is, I originally did it with the Windows API for speech to text, and then also the Windows API for text to speech. So I would just say something and it would repeat it, it would interpret it and then repeat it back. And the text to speech isn't too bad, but the speech to text was horrible. It was absolutely unusable. How bad it was. And for whatever reason, I was thinking text-to-speech was going to be the difficult or expensive one, but as it turns out, speech-to-text is difficult. So what I ended up having to do is I'm using the Microsoft Azure API. The Microsoft Azure API, it does cost money, but I'm currently in the middle of a free trial, and I signed up for the free version, which gives a certain amount of audio per month or something, I'm not sure. So we'll end up using that, and when I run out of free, we'll have to swap over to pay, and we'll see how much it costs. I don't think it'll end up being too much, but we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping, if all goes well, we can turn a Vivian stream into like a weekly thing. But I'm also not doing a Vivian stream tonight, even though I said I was, because I've been in kind of a bad place for the past couple days, and I'm simply not up to it. I'm in a bad place in a different way than I was before. I was super anxious earlier. I hope I feel better. I was super anxious earlier, really low, like almost like depression state. And that's where I was. That's where I was last time this happened a couple weeks ago, and I opted to do a Vivian stream instead of not a Vivian stream, because doing the Vivian stream meant I could kind of put up a bright face that I could hide behind, and that, I don't know, it made me feel better. But this time around, it's kind of a different beast. It's kind of a different thing. It's not just like a confidence issue or anything. And this time around, I feel like I actually wanted to be able to have a conversation with people. Like, I feel like talking to people is really important to me right now. So anyway, let's hop back in, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what's going on right now. I don't know if I just need a vent. I know there are people out there who also deal with some anxiety or mental issues, and maybe I can get some advice. I don't know if somebody has some experience with this kind of thing. So I think what I'm going to be doing today is just mapping. I don't remember where I put the map. Okay, it's that one. I have food, but I could probably use more food. Everything else is fine. I should grab a bed, too. Okay, I don't know how much chicken I'm gonna need. Okay, so anyway, we're over here. I don't know which direction I need to go. So is that up and that down? Which means this is probably left. So yeah, this is the way I need to go. Okay. Maybe I should make a boat. In case we get to a large section of water again, I don't have to get... Okay, I'm on this map, so that's good. Yeah, before I get too far, I'm gonna go make a boat. I'll just head back and make it at home. Oh, wood. How do you make a boat anyway? Oh, it's just 6 wood. Nice and easy. Extremely low sense of self-worth. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Having self-worth issues for on one end of it. That's not the peak of what's going on right now, but I'm sure it's a contributing factor. I kind of feel like I'm not doing anything worthwhile with my time. I'm not doing anything that like I'm just not doing anything useful. But then I think about like, well, what could be useful? What would I consider useful? And I can't think of anything. So I honestly don't even know if there is something that could make me feel like I'm
no man.
making adequate use of my time. So, like, that's contributing to depression, for one. That's a good start. Dog. Um, I've had other issues where I look at I look at what I have accomplished, and I don't feel like anything that I've accomplished is worth anything, I guess. Um, I look at something like Tofu Topple, which I spent years working on. A lot longer on it than I intended to spend on it. And I kind of feel like at the end of the day, I feel like it looks amateurish, and it doesn't look like the kind of game that someone would want to play. And I don't really feel like anybody actually wants to go out of their way to play it. And even if there are, I did effectively nothing to get it out there so people actually saw it to play it. So now, like, almost nobody's played it, and that's a hang up. So now, like, almost nobody's played it or playing it or anything, and I feel like I wasted a great deal of my time making a piece of garbage. Um, and I've always kind of felt like if I set my mind to something, I can do it. But I think I've realized that with something like with Tofu Topple there, that that may be the extent of what I can do. Like, I can't just put my mind to it and get something done. I actually have my limitations. That's the best I can do. Bad as this feels, I did kind of push past this to a degree. Um, because I'm reminded that a lot of game developers, and this goes for everything, not game development, it goes for making Let's Plays, even anything. It's that the first time you make something, it's going to be garbage. It always is. It takes time and experience to get better at it and to make it not that. So, like, that was my first major completed game. Of course, it's going to be garbage. Um, so, what I have to do is do better next time. I always told myself that I've made a lot of these games, that I am making these games for myself. But I think in the end, I am actually. But I think in the end, I do predominantly um, want some degree of praise, I guess. Um, I mean, I want people to enjoy it. I want people to have a good time with it. So Like when you put a lot of effort into something and then you either don't get a lot of feedback, or you don't get a lot of participation or something, then it kind of feels like not a lot of people are enjoying that, and like, but seeing people enjoy that is kind of what I thrive on. Hey, the real 0 gold. Sorry you came in to me having a pity party. Can I climb this? I mean, okay, so anxiety and depression, that's kind of what's keeping me down right now. Um, but that's not what's causing me a lot of strife right now. Like, that's not what's putting me in the state that I'm in right now. Um, how I got where I am, or what's going on right now, is I've been having a pretty considerably hard time sleeping lately. Um, oh man, horses. And the reason that I've been having such a hard time sleeping is a couple of years ago, um, I remember I mentioned it. I don't know how many people remember it, but I remember talking briefly about the fact that I dealt with a very bad case. I referred to it as insomnia, and I'm not exactly sure what I did, but I kind of resolved that back then. But the thing, as for as many years as it's been, it's come back, and I'm dealing with it again. And that's what's been causing me problems lately. Um, well, there's a town here we can loot, I guess. Anybody got anything good? I'll give some details on that soon, because it's not just like I can't sleep or anything. Hi. I think I already have one of those. I think I have one of those too. Okay, so not really anything over there, so it's just these houses over here. Looks like maybe 3 left to check. Man, you guys don't have anything. Man, what a crappy town. Okay, so a bit more detail on what's... You're new. Bit more detail on specifically what's causing the insomnia. Um, I don't feel like I want to go near this thing. No, not with those banners. This is, pillager. That's pillager crap. So a bit more detail on what's been going on is... I think it starts with my nose. I've gotten hypersensitive to noticing anything even slightly off about like the inside of my nose. Maybe there's a little bit of dry skin or something in there, and I can immediately notice it. I know it's in there, and I if I can't get rid of it, if I can't get rid of it, then it just consumes every thought that I have. It is completely all-encompassing. And sometimes you can't get rid of it. I've like looked up my nose with a flashlight before. Like sometimes you can't get rid of it. Maybe it's either in an awkward location or it's just like a piece of dried skin or something that like you can't take out. The skin's dry. I may have hit a wall. But because I get so hyper-focused on this, I get a lot more alert and a lot more awake, I suppose, not letting me sleep. And the more I focus on it, the more freaked out I get. And the more freaked out I get, like I end up having panic attacks. I think this also extends into simultaneously, and I'm willing to bet they're linked. I've been dealing with restless leg syndrome. I'm not exactly sure, but I think the restless legs may be an anxiety reaction or a reaction to anxiety, like a fight or flight response almost. Um, but on top of that, like I'll be laying in bed and I can't. I feel like I absolutely have to get up and do something. I have to get up and move. But then, like, I get up and move and it doesn't help. And it hasn't happened yet, but when this happened before, I was like falling asleep in a curled up ball in the middle of the living room when I was just like so tired that I couldn't do anything anymore, and that's just where I passed out. That hasn't happened yet, but I feel like it almost happened like two nights ago or so. Um, I think the reaction is also starting to get a little bit worse. Um, Because today I feel like usually the restless legs don't hit until I'm trying to go to sleep, and then I just have to get back up and get out of bed. But today they've been hitting pretty much since I got home from work. Um, I ended up like running on a treadmill to try to help, and I don't think that actually helped. I ended up, had I've had probably um, at least one panic attack today, and I've been very close to having several others. The heck do you get down? And I've been dealing with like anxiety and whatever for the past little while now, but in thinking about it, I realize I've been dealing with on and off depression for quite some time. Is that land? No, that still needs mapped. And I don't entirely understand what this is, but I don't know why it very suddenly decided to start up again. Like, I've been so good for so long. I called my doctor, but she was... I called my doctor, but she was booked up until the 13th was the earliest day that I could see her. And I kind of figured not even gonna bother, like, by the time... Is that a temple? Just don't destroy my boat, yo. Yeah, I tried to schedule an appointment with my doctor, but she didn't have a free day until, like, the 13th, and especially at the time, I figured, like, by the 13th, I'll probably have figured out for myself what to do about this, so I didn't schedule the appointment. But they said they'd let me know if something sooner opened up, but it's gotten so much worse. I don't think they're open over the weekend. Otherwise, I'm still going to try to call. Because, like, it's gotten so much worse that, like, the 13th is... I'll take anything. And like I wanted to talk to people here, which is why I didn't want to do a Vivian stream. I wanted to be able to talk to people. And like I'm not sure if it's an anxiety reaction or what, but like at the end of the day, I want this feeling in my nose and my legs to stop. I did get some Metamucil because some of the crap involved with my nose, some of that was post-nasal drip. And Metamucil is supposed to help that. And I took a little bit a couple days ago, and it did a number on me physically. But I think it did help. Wait, what have I checked? Where did I come from? So I came from that way. Okay, I got turned around. I must have come up this side of the... Yeah, I came up this side. Yeah, so I checked that one already. I don't remember checking this house. Do I have one of these? I think I've got one of these. Usually it says like new recipes gained or something when you pick up something new. Oh no, I'm turned around again. Okay, I see what happened. I see what I did. Don't think I've checked this house. And then they have these little food stalls down here. This is neat. Fancy. My guts have been kind of acting up over the past couple days too, and I'm not sure why. I haven't been eating a lot. Dude's already sleeping? Have I played Metroid Fusion? I have. I'm not a huge fan of it. Nose starting to act up again. I'm starting to overheat. Please just come off, please. Hey there, FPS make me dizzy. You know, Target may offer some kind of psychiatry thing. Maybe I'll see what I can do about that. Like maybe that's something that I can get a little quicker response out of. Oh boy, another town to loot. Guts are starting to bother me now, but I think that's the Metamucil. Or not the Metamucil. Why the cobwebs? Nope, 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 nope. I don't know what lives there, but I don't want to find out. I don't want it to meet it. Oh yeah, the healthcare system over here is absolutely garbage. It's so bad. And the frustrating thing is that the people who have the power to do something about that don't, because it makes them less money. Have I played Among Us? I have not. It's not really something that interests me. Just not my kind of game. Here's something else. Here's something else. Um, I don't know how to have fun. I think this is something I've struggled with for a long time, but a lot of people have something that they know they can do because they want to do it. Like, not only are they inclined to, but they have a good time doing it. Like, oh man, I can go home and play this game or find this thing, and like they have a good time doing it. They're inclined and want to do something to have a good time, and I don't know how to do that. Anything I find that I have fun with is kind of a fleeting thing that I can't replicate. So when I think like, oh yeah, I'm feeling bad, I should do something that makes me feel better, I don't know what to do. Minecraft question mark. What does that mean? We are having a Minecraft and group therapy session. Oh, Wim, were you the one that asked if I was watching Raukow's Advent Christmas thing? And I said I wasn't for the same reason I stopped watching VTubers. Because a couple days ago I was actually feeling better and I wanted to catch up. I actually wanted to catch up on that because it looked like there was some neat stuff in there. And I saw that you had made that really elaborate Alice boss fight, and that was super impressive. I should be making banners or something so I can mark where I see villages. Because now I'm thinking, like, I feel like I want to go back to that cobwebbed village at some point. Well, was feeling a bit better is the key word. I just want to be able to sleep. So I mentioned that this happened before, and I managed to get past it. So what happened at the time was I actually got the flu at approximately the same time. So I had on top of having pretty much all the issues that I have right now, I also had the flu. And I wasn't sure where some symptoms start and other symptoms ended. So I did end up going to see my doctor last time this happened, and of course they weren't actually exactly sure where some symptoms started and other symptoms ended, so they didn't really know what to do about the insomnia and things. So they said, let's just treat what we can that we know, because, like, you clearly have the flu, you're clearly sick. So let's treat that, and then let's look at other symptoms once we've dealt with these. I don't know if I just didn't go back or didn't schedule a follow-up or what, but we dealt with the flu, and I got over the flu, but then I was still dealing with the insomnia and the hyper-focusing and everything. And how I eventually got over that was effectively through sheer force of will. And this is one of the reasons why I will always tout the strength of will. Um, it's absolutely amazing what people can do when they have a strong enough will to push themselves through. Like I think I was just curled up in a ball. Um, I think I may have been in a Skype call or something with Barry at the time. But I was honestly just curled up in a ball on the floor because I felt so horrendous. Um, like straight up in the middle of a panic attack. And what I sat, as I was sitting there, I told myself, I want nothing more than to be able to jump up, smile, dance, have a good silly time. Um, like I would normally do, like I would normally be able to do. Um, like I want to be able to do that again. And as I was sitting there, I told myself, why can't I? So, regardless of how I felt, I did it anyway. I just stood up and smiled and laughed and danced without a care in the world. And very suddenly, it felt like this hugely foreboding feeling that I'd had over me for so long lifted. Um, it didn't immediately make all my symptoms go away, but I felt good. Um, and from there, I just pushed myself through anything else that happened. Like, no, I'm just not dealing with it. I'm not going to give into this. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to have that. And it was a fight, but that did it. Like, I fought my way through and out the other side. And here's the thing: I tout the strength of will, but the other half of that is using strength of will to get past something like that is literally the hardest thing imaginable. Like, you can tell yourself that, but that doesn't mean it's going to go away. You can't just tell yourself, I'm not going to do this, and then it's like that. And I feel like right now, especially, I'm in a bad enough spot anxiety wise that I am having a lot more trouble pushing myself through things. Have I considered cognitive behavior therapy? The big deal is money. I don't have a ton of money. What I wouldn't give to just have a comfortable amount of money. Oh boy. But I'm, especially now, I'm I have the understanding that I absolutely need therapy of some kind. Like, I don't know what kind or who to talk to, but like, I need to talk to somebody and figure something out. Why is the map small? I don't know. I think they changed the map to be. Do you mean like how you used to hold it in two hands and it was real big? I think they changed that so you hold it in one hand so you can actually see what you're doing. I don't really want to be up here. I really don't want to be up here. Man, is there anything I can fall to? That's gonna hurt. Something over here was on fire. Oh, there's just lava. If I unequip the shield, it would be bigger. Oh, you two-hand it when you don't have something in your offhand. That's neat. I mean, I also like being able to see, so...
Oh, no, man.
Oh, well, thank you, Wim. $10 from Wim. Says, make sure you're treating yourself. Make sure you're treating yourself too. Use our tips too. We want to support you, not just sustainably, but enjoyably. A balance of saving and play rather than saving until one feels comfortable with their funds, which is almost never, even for the rich. Thank you very much, Wim. Do you feel you could be a danger to yourself? I don't feel like I will ever be a danger to myself due to other issues that I have. I'm not going to get into details, but I have a pretty strong phobia, and because of that, I don't think I'm ever going to be a danger to myself. Oh, and I must have missed it, but an hour ago I got $5 in from Choco Cake. Choco Cake says, I have an OC named Vivian too, except she's a thief and she's dumb as heck. I love her. Thank you very much, Choco Cake. I like the name Vivian. I like it because it's kind of mature. Like, it feels like a more of an adult name. There is, of course, the Paper Mario Vivian, but that's not where I got the name from. As much as I like that character, and I think it's actually kind of fitting, given Paper Mario Vivian's history with gender identity and my own complications, and Vivian being a lady face to me.
Oh, no, man.
But that's not actually where I got the name. I got the name from, I think the game's called Azure Skies. It's a roguelike town building dating sim. But one of the ladies is named Vivian. Probably my favorite lady is named Vivian. Who was a dancer in the town. That was $13.19 in from Uri, who says, order Barry and yourself a large pizza with your favorite topping and dance to silly music until you're both tired enough to crash. Thank you, Uri. Okay, if we make our way back to the... If we get back and we find the Cobweb Village again, I want to poke around until I see what's in there. Like, I'm gonna kick myself if I don't know what it is.
Oh, no, man.
And wow, $200. Thank you. $200 from FPS Makes Me Dizzy. Says for other stuff, so you don't feel guilty spending money on mental health. Thank you.
Oh, no, man.
And then $10 from Drazvin. Thank you. I really appreciate this, you guys. This says, hello, Naka. Hope things get better for you. You bring happiness to a lot of people. Happy New Year, and to good health and well-being. And we don't often get a lot of we don't often get a lot of big tips or even just a lot of tips in general in. And I know that's because a lot of people are in the same position we're in, where like you're just trying to get by. You don't have a ton of money to spare. But you guys always come across when it matters too. Anytime I've said anytime I've come out and said, guys, I genuinely need something right now. You guys bend over backwards, and I really appreciate how big your hearts are. So I think that Cobweb Village was in the southeast corner of the map. Yeah, I think that's it there. Alright, here's hoping that it's just a regular village. That's maybe a little run down. And not like full of pillagers or something. I am so paranoid. I am absolutely terrified. Like, look, I just want to know what's in there. I don't even want to rob him or anything. I mean, like, maybe I'll rob him if it's safe. But I'm just worried I'm going to tick something off. And suddenly I'm gonna have like an army of guys that can absolutely murder me on my tail. That doesn't sound like a villager. Look, I'm just making sure I have an escape. I have a path to escape. Which button was it? To zoom in. C. I can hear him. There's somebody out here who knows exactly what this is and is just laughing at me. Oh, it's blocked off. They're in there, though. I'm sure they're in there, but I can't see them. I can't see anything. I think it's under the house. is that noise? I heard something that may have been Muffin. Muffin, did you like lick yourself? Because that was a weird noise. It's a zombie villager.
Oh no, man.
Okay, that actually makes me feel a little bit better about what we're going to find here. Like zombie villagers? Okay, cool. I can deal with that. Can't you, like, cure zombie villagers? Like, make holy water or something? I mean, now that we know what it is, we can start clearing house. Alright, so not really anything that way. Well's not even dried up. Oh wow, free obsidian. Yeah, I'll check these houses while I'm here. Poor cows. Nobody take care of them. They're probably going to starve to death. Make a noise or something! For Pete's sake. This path keeps going. Okay, it ends there, though. Where have I not checked? Yeah, your door is on that side. I think I checked those houses. So back out here. There's somebody in this house. What? Ghost! He died. No wonder I couldn't see him. He was a ghost. I don't even think that was an invisible potion. I think that was just a glitch. Alright, well, back on the road we go.
No melon.
Mapping is going to be so much easier once I get an elytra. Oh, I think I missed the one 7 minutes ago from Flynn Starwind. $15 says, hope this can help. It's not much, but if it can help, then I'm more than happy to give. Please take care of yourself. Thank you very much, Flynn. And then just now, $20 in from Platinum Venus, who says, take care of yourself. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. Kicking your butt too, you piece of crap. Come here. Can't just walk peacefully through a forest. Kick your butt. You always run out of stuff to do in Minecraft. The thing I've found with Minecraft is, at its core, it's about a very repetitive loop, which is doing something very time consuming in order to get some kind of resource. You could be strip mining for diamonds, or clearing out a mountain for a build that you're trying to do, or something of the sort. But it's all stuff that it's fairly mundane, but it takes absolutely forever to do. And after a time, I feel like I'm not willing to waste my time on some of that. Like, once it gets to a point. So there are things in Minecraft that I could do that would just take forever, and I could just play the game forever. But I actively choose not to, or I'll use some kind of mod or creative mode or something in order to help speed the process along. Like, I've gotten to the point now where I've shown that I can consistently get plenty of diamonds. So, if I ever run out of diamonds, I'm not going to... If I ever run out of diamonds, I'm not going to just go back down there and spend hours upon hours upon hours mining them again. Like, I'm just going to give them to myself. And that'll cut out a lot of the time spent playing the game, but instead I get to spend the part that I am playing the game doing something more that I'm more interested in doing. Or if I was going to do some giant build and I had to spend days upon days upon days clearing out space, I'd probably end up just hopping into creative mode and using commands or something to clear the area. That's when you get into like world edit and stuff for the bigger ones. But then you get the build projects that are so big that people actively use mods and creative mode and everything, and it still takes them absolutely forever. And it's by that point that like I don't have time for that. Sure, it'd be neat to make like a literal entire castle and village and everything, but I mean, it's all about what you want to spend your time on, though. And even mapping, like I am now, eventually I end up like hopping into creative mode and just flying. Then you don't have to navigate the landscape. You can move like quadruple fast and not have to worry about food or anything. Like when you just want that map done. And I'm trying to balance that for the streams. So I don't just end up in creative mode all the time real quick blitzing out all the stuff that we can do. Like we can just have a stream where we wander around and map for a while. And maybe we won't have that giant 9x9 grid of maps anytime soon. Is that a witch's hut? Take that. Eat it. Can't swim, can't go through these lily pads anyway. Man, we're finding all kinds of dangerous stuff out here. I kind of want prizes that are in there. But I kind of don't want to fight a witch. I don't really have a good strategy for fighting a witch. I don't actually know if there's a witch. Is that even a witch's hut? It doesn't look nearly as gnarled and nasty as I would have expected. I don't see a witch in there. Nah, there's somebody in there. Yeah, that thing's moving. Yeah, there's a witch in there. I don't really know what I'd do. Other than, like, just climb up in there and start hacking. Oh, hi. Wait, is that even a witch? Yeah, it is. It's wearing a hat. It was hard to tell, but because the ceiling is 2 blocks high. I don't know. Can I even take a witch? What does a witch do? They gonna, like, poison me or something? Am I gonna lose all my crap? I mean, if I die, we don't have to worry about losing the map. I can go get another one. Do I have anything else of very valuable on me? A golden apple. They throw potions. Man, that's gonna be like splash potions. I get in there and fight her. I hop in there to fight. I'm just gonna be standing in a potion the entire time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how confident I am diving in there. Maybe if I had my bow and arrow on me. Witches can also heal themselves. Good luck with that when I'm point blank stabbing you. Wish I could mark this map. I don't have any wool, though. So I can't make a banner. Heck with it. Now we know. We can come back and die when we're done exploring. I've looted all the villages, so I don't feel like I'm really missing much out of the villages unless I want to recruit a villager. Like maybe one of the villagers with a job or something would be useful. So I should probably be marking villages. I should probably also be marking the, underwater temples, because we've seen like 2 of them at least. Like, if I really wanted to do that without cheating, I could have just written down the coordinates. Yeah, using a sword that's not about to break, probably a good idea. It's a nice iron sword, too. I have the diamonds. I need to make myself a diamond sword. B. Other B. And here we are at this mountain again. I'm getting tired of this thing. And it keeps going. Getting real tired of hitting this thing every time I come through here. Is it that late outside already? Okay, we're good. I knew it was getting dark, but you usually have a little bit of leeway. Like, it looked like the sun was still going down. Been so fast to knock a video. What was today's video? It was I Want to Be the God. Yeah, this was... I think we're on normal difficulty. I record far enough in advance that, like, I can never remember where we are when I upload. Is Rhina based on Chelsea? Rhina is absolutely based on Chelsea. So in the end of Chelsea and the Seven Devils, you see Bunny show up in that gold outfit. And I think in game she's called, that form is referred to as Bunny the Honey White. When I completed my gearless, dash bootless, wall jump bootless run of the game, I took on the title The Honey White myself for having completed that. So I became Naka the Honey White after that. When I made Miss Naka the character, I also gave her the Honey White title and kind of joked that it was because she beat up the elf princess without even turning around, which is at least partially what I did. I also did it without wall jumping or dashing. And I just kind of left that as an in-joke for a while, like that's just where she got her title. But eventually, oh, who was it? I don't think he makes... don't think he goes by the same name anymore. But someone started making kind of a fan comic of Miss Naka encountering Rhina and getting that title, and it was never completed. It got like a couple pages, but it was never completed. But then that got me thinking about how I would design, how I would actually have that plot go if I were going to do it myself. And I'm still not exactly sure how it happened, but Rhina was the elf princess that got beat up. And Tofu Topple gives just a little bit of insight as to their relationship now after the fact. I'm still not exactly sure how it happened. And take care, some guy. I'm really sad that YouTube got rid of annotations because I had when I did the itemless run of the game, I had put commentary up in the form of annotations over the course of the series, real detailed about how and why I did different things and how I had to go through it and why, like what reasoning went into it as well. And all that commentary is gone now, and I'll be darned if I remember any of it. Yeah, they got rid of annotations. The closest thing they have to annotations now is custom subtitles. So, like, if I wanted, I could go back and put custom subtitles up there. Oh, that is a heck of a spawn. Can you even get to anything? It's all under sand. Well, there are prizes to be had, but I'll be darned if I can get to any of them. Ah, heck. Can I get out? Oh man, I gotta climb this mountain. You gonna make me break blocks? Or build? Can't just climb. I can make that jump, I'm sure of it. Now what? Gonna make me break blocks. Don't like doing it. Just go up this way. Oh yeah, the Space Channel 5. That one was, well, one of them was. I think the first one we did, we commentated over and then I transcribed the audio into annotations so you could tell who was speaking. But that was such an absolute horror to do that for Space Channel 5 2, I just uploaded it twice, one with commentary and one without. So at least the commentary on the first one I think is lost. I feel bad because I remember people actually telling me, like, hey, YouTube's gonna get rid of annotations. You're gonna lose your commentary on these. You should do something. And I was like, eh, I'll get to it eventually, maybe. And then I didn't, and then it was lost. Thank you for the resub, Paz. How you doing, Paz? Oh, starting a new job. Heck yeah. Space Michael was pretty good. Watched a long play of Space Channel 5 and Episode 2 not too long ago, and like, man, I forgot how good those games were. Aw, heck. Okay, I don't know where I am, but I very much doubt he could follow me through that much water. I didn't actually attack him or tick him off, but I remember somebody saying that if I did tick them off, the next time I went into a regular village, it would trigger a pillager attack. And I'm in no way prepared for a pillager attack on a village. So man, I hope I don't... I hope either that doesn't trigger the attack, or, you know, rip that village. Thanks for the resub, Proto Man. Okay, so I had to actually kill one. And then there's a time limit after that, so okay. I'm safe. Not a monumental amount of map left to go. Yeah, are pillagers the gray ones with the crossbows? Yes. I've never actually tussled with a pillager. Last time I played, they hadn't been introduced yet. So they're kind of one of the things that I'm most scared of, I guess. If only because I have no idea what I'm dealing with. Well, they kind of existed when I played last.
Tiny apple.
Because I went to a what are those houses called? That like only one spawns every 5 billion blocks or something. There's like 3 on the entire map. Big mansions. Because I found one of those and I went out to, and I killed everybody inside. And like some of them put up a fight. I think the problem I had was the texture pack I was using actively made some of them invisible. And I think I got killed more than a few times because I couldn't even see what was killing me. Ended up being those stupid little cherub things. Eventually just creative moded and murdered them. Not a lot of map left, and I'll probably call the stream not long after that. Whoa.
Snaky cactus.
Thank you for the bits, Daisy. I should bring a bucket of water or something if I do this again. Bucket of water is always nice. Always helpful. I tried. I should probably collect some of these sunflowers and stuff that I see so I can grow them. Can I get the mod vein miner? I'm not playing with mods. Man, why is it always a ravine or something? We're so close. A lot of this map is land, too. I didn't really even need that boat I made. I like how the front of the boat is pointed in the image, but when you actually get in a boat, it's absolutely square. Alright, I think we did it. Now just to go home. Take care, real 0 gold. It'd be nice if all these lily pads weren't out here. You know, boat my way through all of this. Can I just plow through them? I kind of hate doing this, but like, I want to go home. Remember when boats used to be like made of paper mache? And if you so much as grazed a block or anything, it exploded. And it didn't even give you all your crap back. Like, boats were so monumentally useless. I suppose I could sprint if I really wanted to, but I feel like I'm hitting so many weird things I gotta stop and either go around or whatever. I don't know if sprinting would actually even help. Oh, cool. Have I seen you before? Nope, and I almost fell into that lava. It's even getting dark out. Can I get home before... Okay, I'm off the map. Where's home? Found home. And we are safe. I got a lot of stuff in there that I don't really need. Yeah, because the boat and the bed should go in here too. Um... Okay, I don't need this many flint and steels. Can we, like, organize these some? Okay, so what up here is good that I need? I don't think I need this many iron pickaxes. I certainly don't need this many of you. You're about to break and cheap to make. I don't really need a second stone pickaxe. That'll probably do pretty good, and then I can put these in here. Yeah, guess that's good. Armor goes in here. Okay, so that's what I still have left to sort. Food. Okay, I've got golden apples in there. Seeds can go in there too. Do I have a spot for... Oh, I guess I just put it in here. Where's the lily pads? Or did I use all my lily pads? I don't really know where to put this fire charge. I'll put it in with mob drops, I guess. Okay, inventory's clean. Full stock of gear. We're gonna need for our adventures a bed and a map. Yep, that's the map. We're gonna need a new sword.
Oh, no, man.
Oh, $40 from Adept Rogathian. Thank you so much. It says, thanks for all the enjoyment over the years. I decided since I'm on my 4th watch through of Persona 4, you get a multiple of 4. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got our diamond swords. We're pretty well equipped at that point. Go grab a bow and arrow too, and then take a nap or something. Okay, so we're going back out. We're gonna go throw ourselves at a witch and see what happens. I'm gonna put a bed nearby, so if we die, then I can just kind of run back and grab my stuff real quick. Alright, we're back. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I think the front's on the other side. Just get rid of a bunch of crap we don't actually need on us. Did I set a respawn point? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. That'd be embarrassing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sup? How about that noise? There's literally nothing out here. Hey, kitty. How do you tame cats? Raw fish. Fish. Fish! Want fish? Want fish? Need to give it to you? Are you gonna come with me now? I need a lead. If I go far enough, will you follow? Yeah, you're coming. You're coming. Slowly? Can I, like, shove you? Do you come faster if I shove you? I think they teleport? Okay. It's getting dark out anyway, so we should get in bed. How you doing? I need you to get off my bed. Okay, kitty, we're going home. It's the easiest way to do that gonna be. Yeah, what a kitty you are. Kitty's mowing a lot. Does Kitty want more food? Look, we get home, I'll give you so much food. Dogs. Do cats not like dogs? Cats don't seem to care much about dogs. Let's just give them a wide breadth, regardless. Just to be safe. So thankfully witches don't have a ton of HP. Went down in like, what was it, 3 strikes? I saw her holding out a potion. So she absolutely had plans. But I don't think I let her do it. By just hitting her a lot. Yeah, I think it was 4. Cat. Yeah, they'd probably be more danger in a group. They'd probably be more danger if I hadn't, like, straight snuck up on her. Like, I vaguely remember getting my face kind of wrecked by a witch before. Okay, home should be... somewhere. I think it's further north. Ah, there it is. I didn't necessarily go out there wanting a cat, but I killed its owner. I couldn't just leave it there. This thing is domesticated. It doesn't know how to fend for itself. We did it! We're home! Map can go back in. Bed can go back in. What else did I get? Sulfur, meat. Chest. Guess that's everything, really. Alright, that's everything put away. Cat wants fish. I need fish. Oh, there you are. How are you? I have one raw salmon here. Do I not have any other fish? I have 2 raw cods. Here, have these. Oh, it's full. Oh, it purr. Wait, I've got to name you. I was gonna say, I'm sure I have a name tag. How do you use these? I have to put a name on it first, and I think I have to do that on an anvil. Muffin, it's you. Muffin, look, it's you. I don't know where Muffin is. Muffin, I went up there in some hope that you would lay down on the bed. But you're just kind of chilling over here. Did you kill a rabbit? Okay, Muffin, well, if you want to stay there, then you go ahead and stay there. Okay, we did it. We're here. We mapped out a whole map, and we got a muffin. So with that said, I am going to sleep. Good night, everybody. Thanks for supporting me tonight, and all the help that you gave. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to go get some sleep. Good night, everybody.